in a party, in 21 local governments, I have nurtured this party. I bought vehicle for them. I have sponsored this party. I spend my money in this party. I won an election. I won an election in this party. There's no way, if we do this thing right and we're in this election, there's no way Opoga will beat us. There's no way. But they didn't want to listen. They kept quiet. And I refused to talk. I said I will not talk till they get last. Where they are now. They are last. Not even top. This is a party who is strong. This is a party who is talking to win president in 2019. Cannot even win a state. And my annoyance again is that some of these governors who came to campaign with Peter Obi cannot be governor in their state without my input. They could have asked Peter Obi, where is somebody like the Chief Chris Oba? Why is not in this rally? Who is a DOT member of this party? They did not do that. They just come and campaign and go. Even in their own state, they couldn't function without me.
My fellow Nigerian, it has come to my knowledge that our Biafran brothers who are living in diaspora, many of them are now angry of what is it? How do I put in English? Many of them who were supporting me before are now showing hate towards me because I told them the truth. Because I told them that it is better we have to know the truth in the beginning than to know the truth at the end. We know it will be a disaster for us to know the truth at the end because things will be destroyed. Many things will be damaged. Today, some of our Biafran brothers who have been in my support say they are now withdrawing their support towards me. Most of them are no longer active in my videos anymore. They don't share my video anymore. But I want to make it very clear today that it is better to stand like a man than to die like a coward. I remember Nnamdi Kanu said it before that I am a very honest man, that most of our Biafrans should be listening to me. He posted my pictures on his Facebook wall. Today, if I don't fight for Nnamdi Kanu, if I don't tell our Biafra people the truth, I will be one of the baddest men on earth. Life goes on. My fellow Igbo brothers and sisters, my fellow Biafrans, I was never paid. I am not a Sabo. Nobody give me any money to do what I am doing, because I believe what I am doing, according to my opinion, it makes sense and is going to make a difference. I want to start with the issue of Imo State. Look what is happening in Imo State today. Lack of information and illiteracy is some of the problem that is militating in these killings in Imo State. Most of the people who are claiming to be Noah, they know it all. They are not educated. They are misleading our people in diaspora. Some of those people are in diaspora who are supposed to organize themselves in a diplomatic way. they are not educated and they don't want to listen to the educated ones. Some people said if they see me, they will fight me, they will do this one. I am not fighting my brothers. The Igbo people are my brothers, and I will continue to fight for them, even though they listen. Oh, they don't listen. Oh, but it will be on the record that I came to tell them the truth. Those one who are leading the multitude, they are illiterate among. They don't know anything. Some of them, and they are listening to those ones. So please, I don't want to go straight to the point. In Nigeria, we have 36 states, but most of those people who are shouting Obi, they are gullible ones. They don't understand. They don't. So many of them don't have primary school results. They don't understand what is called map atlas or map, or what is called geographical location of each zone in Nigeria. They have been brainwashed. They don't they don't know anything inside of this out of this. So now I want to start from the. In Nigeria, you cannot be a president of Nigeria without winning 25% of the total vote cast in each state. For Peter Obi to be president, I have to name the states he must win. Most of you don't even know how many states we have in Nigeria because illiteracy have finished you people. Like in Nigeria now, we have 36 states plus Abuja. For you to be a president of Nigeria, if you are a Peter Obi, you will win the whole Igbo land, 5 states. You will come and win the whole South, 6 states, that is 11. Then after you have won 11 states in the South, then you will go to the North and win 11 states. Now let us count the states you need to win in the North for you to be a president of Nigeria. Let me say now 1. Let us count 11 states in the North. How can Obi be able to win 11 states in the North? Is that a dream or you are daydreaming? Let us go by the state. Now, Obi will win Benue State. Let us say he will win Benue State 1. He will win Taraba State 2. He will win Nasarawa State 3. He will win Niger State 4. He will win Kwara State 5. He will win Kogi State 6. He will now go to Kaduna State. He will win Kaduna State 7. Then he will go and win Bauchi State 8, a pure Hausa Fulani State 8. They will go and win Yobe State, Kanuri State 9. He will win Borno State where they have Boko Haram fighting 10. Then maybe go and win Kanu. How can Obi be able to win all those states? You ask yourself, those people that are being misled because you don't have school in your brain. See, when you tell those all those uneducated ones, they will say, the youth are glamorous. Which youths? Those youths on social media, nobody know them in the street where they live in Nigeria. The street where they live, nobody know them in their own streets. Those youth you are saying they are glamorous for change, they cannot even mobilize their own streets to vote. Talk less of mobilizing a whole local government to come and vote. My brothers, most of the Igbo people who are living in Germany here, some of them, not most of them, they are not angry with me because I am telling them the truth to vote for the right candidates, a candidate who will favor their region, a candidate who will bring a big difference to the Igbo land. They said I have collected money from Sabo. I want to tell you today that I am fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. And this, my campaign have brought great changes to the East. If you look at my program, sometimes we do a program, I have 100,000 viewers. Sometimes I have 20,000 viewers. Sometimes I have 16,000 viewers. People are watching me. The majority of the people that are watching me are from Lagos. After Lagos is Abuja. After Abuja is Enugu. After Enugu is Imo. After Imo is Anambra. After Anambra is River, Port Harcourt. After Port Harcourt and River State, you go the whole Igbo land before Edo State. My dear Igbos who are living in the southeast, I have come today to tell you the truth. Those people who are misleading you, continue to believe them. But one day you realize what I am telling you, that these people are criminals. They are interested, their interest is all about money. My dear Biafrans, you look, Nnamdi Kanu came out and told us that the Fulani agenda is to Islamize Nigeria. And that was truth. It was Buhari agenda to Islamize us and take over everywhere. And I'm optimistic and I'm supporting Nnamdi Kanu for what he did. If not Nnamdi Kanu, with the support of our Igbo youths who oppose Buhari, Ruga, and what they call it, cow colony, Nigeria could have been, the whole of Nigeria could have been a republic of Fulani bandits today. That is 100% truth. I thank Nnamdi Kanu for the wonderful work he have done. There is no way I can forget what Nnamdi Kanu did. And it is not him alone who did it too. But I want to pray for those who lost their lives in actualizing this great battle Nnamdi Kanu fought. Nnamdi Kanu fight for the whole of the defenseless. Nnamdi Kanu is a national hero. He's a man we have to remember all the days of our life. Buhari don't have anything to do to Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu is a great man who have come to fight. But there are some areas that I am not trying to explain to our Igbo brothers. There is a place, there are some extent I will go to, I will withdraw. I will leave you. I will not fight again, because you see, Jesus Christ fought for his people, they kill him. But me, I'm not going to die like Jesus Christ. I will die like a man, not like a coward. Look at what is happening. In the area of Sunday Igboho, copy Nnamdi Kanu style. Sunday Igboho copy the style of Nnamdi Kanu. He came out and started mobilizing his Yoruba people to counter Buhari-led bandits hegemony, to take over the whole of Nigeria. But look at what happened in the West. The Fulani bandits, who we don't know where they come from, they were almost taking over the whole Yoruba land, if not the support of Nnamdi Kanu, who came to open, not only opening our eye, who came at the right time to stop that jihad they were trying to take over the whole of Nigeria. But look at the way the Yoruba people did their own. What did they do? Sunday Igboho, the Fulani cabal, those one who don't wish Nigeria well, they wanted to kill Sunday Igboho. But at the end of the day, Sunday Igboho escaped to Benin Republic. The Yoruba leaders came out 100%. The Afenifere Yoruba Council of Elders, they came together and said, this is our son, he's fighting for us. He's not a criminal. You see what they did? Because the Yoruba listening to their leaders. You cannot call everybody thief. At the end of the day, Sunday Igboho have been released. He's a free man. The Fulani was not able to kill Sunday Igboho, the Fulani bandits. If you look at Yoruba land today, the Yoruba people are strategizing on how to eliminate those Fulani terrorists, bandits in their own territory. Because we cannot go to Fulani Sokoto and occupy their forest, start raping their women, killing their own people. It's not done. There's a reason I'm saying all these things, but people are saying this man is collected money from who? I don't collect money. I am saying something that is going to benefit our people from the southeast and even from the southwest also. Look at what is going on today. Look at the Yoruba people. No fights, peace, everything is going on well. It's not going well. Look at Adeyinka grandson. Adeyinka grandson who live in London is my friend. When I was having problem with the Oba of Benin, when the Oba of Benin was trying to stop me from talking, I called Nnamdi Kanu, our so-called Adeyinka grandson. Adeyinka grandson, I heard that he's in prison now. When you are fighting, hold on. When you are fighting, you have to fight with intelligence. I call Adeyinka grandson. Look, Adeyinka grandson was taking this thing to another height. Adeyinka grandson was talking, he was putting all his anger on an ethnic group. I was advising Adeyinka grandson, look, we have cultists in Benin who are killing people, but the whole of Edo State are not bad. When you are trying to accuse people, you select these people out and make sure their names. I told that Adeyinka grandson, all of the time we talk on phone, he's always disagreeing with me. But that doesn't make me to run from him. I was always advising him, Adeyinka grandson, the way you are going about this ethnic agreement is bad. But Adeyinka grandson never listened to me. Look, even though I'm not a millionaire, I don't have money, I am very well connected to those eminent people in Nigeria. If I say Nigeria, I'm not talking about president or those people. I'm talking about people like the Nnamdi Kanu grandson, people like Nnamdi Kanu, people, all those human rights activists. Sowore was my friend in the beginning, but immediately Sowore started doing something that about was taught money, I ran away from Sowore. I have their numbers. I'm not talking about politicians, my people. I want to advise our Igbo brothers about what is happening in Imo State. I will say this truth. If you like, kill me or go and hang yourself in transformer. That is your business. Somebody have to say the truth. Go and do anything you like to do, but I will tell you the truth today. I watch killings. I'm watching the killings in Imo State. And I look at what is going on in Imo State. Simon Ekpa, who live in Finland, he have his own camp in ASN. ASN was the primary responsibility of ASN was to drive those Fulani bandits who want to come and occupy the east from their forest, from their land. I am saying the Fulani bandits who were raping women with guns, different type of guns, with the help of the Nigerian military intelligence, that is DMI. Their mission was to, the Igbo people, they thought when you give the Igbo man money, the Igbo man will succumb. But Nnamdi Kanu proved them wrong, that look, even though we are collecting money, but in in the side of this trying to take our land. We will never take money from this. Some governors were ready to succumb, but Nnamdi Kanu did a very good job. That is the reason I will continue. Even though you are insulting me, I don't even care about your insult, but I will say my own mind. But you look at what happened. Okay, now let us go to Hope Uzodima. My dear, the good people of Imo State, home and abroad, I want to speak. I know some of you are not just scared of me. People are angry with me because I said I am supporting Atiku. He's a Fulani man. All Fulani people, all Fulani men are not criminals. If you like, vote for him or go and vote for, cast your vote for anybody you like. But at the end of the day, the winner will emerge. Majority will always win their votes. Then you will start crying. Nobody will listen to you. So my dear good people of Imo State, my good people of our mama or Luzon in Imo State. May the soul of those our brothers who were killed in our mama rest in peace. I mean, when I saw their corpse, I weep. These are life. These are people that have families, that have loved ones who died for the sake of freedom. The good people of Imo State. The killings in Imo State is happening in Olu Zone. This Olu Zone is where Hope Uzodima come from. Rocha Sokorocha came from. Whoever who also came from that place. From Osu or Olu Zone. Different place, part of it. This is not the whole of Imo State. It's just Olu Zone. Killings are taking place anyhow. Who are just dying. There's no Fulani in this zone. There's no one single Fulani in this very area. My great people of Biafrans, why can't you carry out your own survey? There is nothing like Fulani in this area trying to take forests. I am optimistic and sure that if any Fulani man dare try and go this area, say want to take forest, that Fulani man will not come out alive. I know about this. They will not survive it. I am not surviving those. Will never support those Fulani who their intention is to take over the whole of Nigeria. Those Fulani who are doing all those things, they are evil, and God of our land will also destroy them. Because you cannot leave your land from Sudan or wherever you come from. You want to come and take another man's land. So I want to advise the people of Olu, Imo State, the good people of Olu. If you know you are from Olu Zone, don't give any money to ESN in Olu Zone. Stop donating money from them. Don't donate money to them. Because some of them are calling me that because I am opposing this donation of money. If you are an Igbo man, you live in America, you are donating money from I'm not saying you should donate money for ESN in Enugu. I think if there is anything I have to do with ESN, you have to be Enugu, where the Fulani are trying to penetrate through Benue State. You can donate money from Enugu ESN to drive those Fulani bandits out from their forests. But I am advising you, don't donate money to Imo State ESN because there is no Fulani bandits in their forests. There is anyone who any money you are donating to ESN in Imo State, you are encouraging criminalities. If anybody is dying in Imo State, their blood will be on your heads. Because there is no Fulani bandit in Imo State. I am sure what I'm saying. There is no ESN, there is no Fulani bandits. The ESN there, they are politicizing it. They are killing themselves. So please, this is my opinion. I know many people will be calling me and threatening me because they are benefiting from the donation. there is no Fulani bandits in Imo State. Why are you donating money? Stop donating this money from these people. These people are just collecting this money because people are very good in donating because you have this money. Look, I want to tell you truth today. I'm not telling you to believe me. Only listen if you want to listen. Anybody whoever donate money to ESN in Imo State, the blood of those people are dying are in your head. God Almighty is watching you. Look at what is going on. Hope Uzodima is the governor of Imo State. Instead of you people to be donating money to be killing your own fellow Igbo brothers, why can't you just wait and wait for 7 months from now? There will be an election in Imo State. Yeah? 7 months from now, there will be a governorship election in Imo State. Eh? 7 months from now, there will be a governorship election in Imo State. Am I lying? There will be an election in Imo State. Why can't you wait? And if Uzodima is bad man, just be patient. Stop supplying arms. Stop killing yourself. No matter what, look at the Fulani. They are not killing themselves. They are trying to expand, take other people's land. The Fulani herdsmen. But I say the Fulani bandits, so let me call them bandits. But look at you. You are killing your own people. Okay, look. Governor Hope Uzodima came out and said those 14 people, they were criminals. They were terrorists. But the youth said they were innocent civilians. The government of Imo State said they were criminals. But if I have to go by the government, if they were criminals, are you not supposed to arrest them and brought them before the law of courts? Killing them. I don't know if they were armed. Were they with, are they with gun? I don't know how to put it. If they were armed, before you can exchange gun with them. But if they were not arms, they were not with none of them were with arm. Could have arrested them, charge them to courts, and try them in the court of law. My brother, if you unfollow me, you didn't follow me, that is your cup of business. I'm here to fight. I'm fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. If you continue to be supporting money, giving money to those people to be eating your money, you are the blood of those people that are dying are in your heads. You cannot remove those blood because you are the one supporting these criminalities. Because there is no Fulani herdsmen now in what do you call that in Imo State. Show me. I know these people, they have guns. I am not against you for having a gun. You know, Ijaw people have gun. Go to Bayelsa State, the Ijaw, they have different type of weapon. Are they killing themselves? Why must you be killing yourself? Come to Delta States. All those Ijaw community, they have different type of weapon. AK-47, SMG, different type of guns. They have gun. But look at you are using your own to be killing your own fellow people. And when you are saying this thing, and they're happy. Are you seeing Yoruba people using gun kill their own fellow Yoruba? Fulani cannot kill a Fulani man. It's difficult. The only answer I have to what is happening in Imo State, I'm advising those people in Imo State. If you know you are from Imo State, don't give money to ESN. Don't donate 1 cent to them in Imo State. Because there is nothing like Fulani fight in Imo State. Please don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. If you do it, the blood of those people who are dying will be in your head. That is what I know. If you like, continue to to give them money. They will continue to kill yourself. It's very bad what is happening in Imo State. If you know Hope Uzodima is not good, there is no way you can fight Hope Uzodima with those guns. Because he's the governor. Hope Uzodima is you can't do that. You cannot fight Hope Uzodima with gun. he will defeat you or will kill many of your people. The only way to remove Hope Uzodinma from governor, if I am not saying you should remove him or Hope Uzodinma, you are watching me, I didn't say people should remove him from governor, because if you are not a good man, the best way to remove you from that office is through voting. Election is coming now, and there is going to be free and fair election in the whole of Nigeria. You saw what happened in Osun State. It was free and fair election. No ringing. My good people of Imo State, if you are one of those people that are fighting me, want to say I'm a bad man, say in Biafra meeting in Austria, anytime they hold meeting, they are talking about me. In Biafra meeting in Germany, they are mentioning my name. They say I'm a Sabo. I am not any Sabo. I'm just only telling you people the truth. And correct. So if you want to call, you can call the number you are seeing on the screen. You can say your own. If you are supporting the killing in Igbo land and you are supporting our youths to be the main purpose Nnamdi Kanu formed this ESN was to drive those Fulani bandits from the forest. But now that is not the what we are seeing today. What we are seeing today, they are using this gun to be killing their own brothers, which is very bad. I am telling you to draw. Look at what happened in Niger Delta. We're having Ataketon. We're having Tompolo. We're having Asari Dukubo. We're having Boiluf. We're having Togo, General Togo. They have different militant heads, but they were not killing themselves. Their purpose was to, their mission, they were fighting the Nigerian government for their rights. But you now, you are killing your own self. And you are as you want me to come out to be saying this Fulani that is killing you. The governor of Imo State is an Igbo man. It's from Olu zone. Why can't we put the hearts together? If people want me to negotiate to stop this killing, I can travel from here to the governor of Imo State. Send me. I'm ready to represent IPOP. Nobody will arrest me. Forget those ones they are saying they will arrest you. Nobody will arrest me. I will travel from here to, what do you call that place? To Owerri. I will go and discuss with the governor. Because, look, kill 14 people. And maybe, may God forbid, they don't kill more people. And you are happy over it. These people are human beings. So, that is it. If you want to call in, you can call in. If you are happy about the debt, you can continue to support debt.
So this is what we are seeing in this party.
So going forward, what is the way forward, Chief?
The way forward is that they...
You see, that's the issue of Imo State. If you are from Imo State, you want to call in, you can look at the screen, under the screen. My WhatsApp number is there. You will off your phone and on it again. My WhatsApp number will appear on your phone. My WhatsApp number is I live in Germany here. My WhatsApp number is +49 17 49 66 1566. You can look under of my chest. You see the telephone number is there, because I am here to say my own. Stop killing yourself. Behave like what happened in Niger Delta. The Niger Delta started this struggle in the name of they are being marginalized. In the beginning, look at what happened in Niger Delta. The Ijaw people were being marginalized. If you look at the population of Nigeria, Ijaw people have 10% of the population. But they don't even have one state in Nigeria. Of recent, they created one state for them. Okay, look, when the Ijaw people were fighting, many of our Igbos, different tribes joined them. They didn't call it Ijaw struggle. They changed the name, Niger Delta struggle, so that to accommodate more ethnic tribes. If you come to Germany here, you go to all over the world, Ijaw people were sent abroad to go to school for training. Norway, China, different, they are still paying them till tomorrow. But the way we are doing our own is not so. When you tell some of our brothers the truth, they will start fighting you. So if you know you are from Olu zone, that is my telephone number is there. You can see there on the screen. You can call in, say your own mind, what is happening. But when you are talking, don't be talking with anger. You want to kill the whole world. It's very bad. You can't do that. No man can fight government. Do you know what is government? There are ways of removing government. There are means of removing government through peaceful demonstration. Even that through that seat at home. That one can remove Hope Uzodima from that place. But those things have to be done in a rightful way. So I have said it today. I want to make it clear that those people who are holding meeting in IPOB meeting, who are mentioning my name, who are saying I'm Sabo, I have betrayed them. I have not betrayed anybody. I have never collected any money from anybody. I am fighting for our brothers. I am fighting for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And I will continue to do what I deem fits better. Those one you are fighting, I will not support you to be fighting. I will support you to use diplomatic means of removing Nnamdi Kanu from detention. That is it. Hello? Hello?
Hello, my brother.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. My name is Naeze.
Okay.
Yeah. If you look, I'll be your follower.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. They follow your program now and I see what you try to analyze. And you say make people call and share their own opinion. So I don't know. That's why I call, make I share my opinion and contribute within the happen.
On Imo State, Abi? On the Uzodima, Abi?
Yes.
Which one? Okay.
Yes, I'm from Imo State.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I don't know maybe I should continue.
Continue. Look, before you continue, look at my suggestion, sir. It's 7 months before election in Imo State. I suggest that as I speak to you now, I have called people from Olu zone. They say there is no Fulani bandit in their forest. They have driven all of them away. But the guns that they are using now, it is not only the Olu people who have gun. If you go to Ijaw community, they have different type of gun. They have armory. Fulani have gun. I am not against the Olu people having gun, possessing this type of weapons. I am not against it. If the Fulani can be having a machine gun, what is wrong with the Olu people having those guns? But what I am against now is that why are they using this gun to be killing their own brothers? Even though you call them a Buagu or you call them Samanekpa or they should stop this. Say something, Oga. Continue, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. You know, there's a proverb in my side say if you are not there when a corpse is buried, if you are asked to go and exhume the corpse, you start from the head, you know.
Okay, sir.
So the issue is that Imo State's problem is complicated, and the complication started from the federal government.
Okay.
The annulment of the election where number 4 became number 1.
Okay, sir.
Are you following me?
100%.
Yeah. Number 4 becoming number 1 is to do what? To fulfill some of the aspirations of the government. That one apart.
Okay.
Now you saw all what happened
Our mama.
in Imo State. Yeah, before our mama case, don't forget where this thing is happening is where the governor is from.
Yes, the zone.
You can imagine where the governor is from. In his home village now, there is no any youth of 15 years that is around there now. Everybody have run away.
My God.
Because after the burning of his house and some attempt on so, he took it upon his own people in our Mama Olu senatorial district.
Olu zone.
Other parts of Imo State are peaceful. It is his own place. And the indigenes of the place being against some of the policies he wants to introduce, like taking of some lands to settle some people, the villagers in the name of some federal government budget. The indigenes are against it. That is all these things you are seeing.
No, so settle which people are settle? Settle who?
They say they want some federal government projects.
No, if you want a federal government project, that is normal. But so settle which people is settling? That's what I'm asking. They can take land. The land belongs to states.
Yeah, the belief of the people and generally the Easterners is the imposition of the governor on them was for a purpose. Why do you see this? There is no way this insecurity is unabated and is happening under the governor's nose. He cannot go to his village. Even he doesn't sleep in State House. He stays in 34 Brigade, Jobinze.
Okay, I want to put something to you. The reason why I'm saying something now, because if you check my master page, people that there is majority of the people that are watching me are not from Europe. They are from the East directly, from Enugu, from Imo. These people are watching me. They are watching me. Even some people work in the government in Enugu from Imo, they are watching me. This message is going to them because this program is a program where a Fulani man can call in, a Yoruba man can call in. I think this type of program in Europe, I don't know, we have two in this type of program where other language, even though you accuse them of being bandits or terrorists, they can also call in. So what am I trying to advise now, sir? It is 7 months to the election. 7 months from now, the people of Imo, they have the power now to decide their fates. If it was true, yes.
Before you continue, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You see criminals, and the next thing you do, you open fire on 17, 16, 18 years young men. That we are not armed, no cutlass of talking of gun. Is that how they do it?
So let me put answer to that
and
question.
You murder them immediately.
Can I put an answer to it? Can I put an answer to that area? You see, what is happening now in that Olu zone? It have come to my attention to speak. I am not appealing to the people of Olu zone. Please, these weapons you people have, they have it in Bayelsa. They have this weapon in Rivers State. Even in Akwa Ibom, they have these guns. We have these guns in part of Ondo. They have this type of weapon in Edo, some part of Edo. But I am urging people to behave like those people in Bayelsa. Keep this gun. Keep this gun. Wait for 7 months' time. I am want to promise you something, sir. Wait 1 second, sir. I want to say this thing. There is no way Uzodinma can be able to ring this incoming election. Buhari have already said it. And I believe what Buhari said, that he will not ring election for anybody. And he said he's not going to campaign for anybody. Buhari, even though Buhari is a father of bandits, I'm not working for Buhari. I'm not what do you call it, Sabo. I'm just saying my heart. These people you people should stop giving them money. There is no Fulani bandit in Olu zone. Stop giving them money. Tell them to keep the gun. Don't fight. Wait for election. Mobilize people to vote. If you don't like Uzodinma, 7 months from now, there is election. Remove him from there, please. Instead of allowing our people to be dying, stop giving these people money now. Say your own, Oga.
The issue is that you made a statement that people should stop giving ESN money.
Not the whole ESN, in Imo State money.
The issue is that now, the ESN you are seeing,
yes,
these people are killing have nothing to do with ESN. These are innocent young men that are at home because of the strike of higher institutions. If not so, all these boys will have been at home. You understand? The ESN, they are in our forests. They have nothing to do on the street. They are protecting our forests, and that is why in eastern Nigeria, our mothers can go to the farm, which most people in western Nigeria now cannot do, if not that Amoteku are trying to live up to their own expectation. This, the eastern governors failed to do, to collaborate the way Amoteku, the southern, our western brothers did. They did not go do it.
Are you from Oluzon? Are you from Oluzon? Are you from Oluzon?
And Chairman, the whole killings you are seeing, criminals do something. They will target on IPOP. It is not so. It is not so.
Are you from Oluzon?
I'm not from Oluzon, but I have friends and brothers here who are from the village of the governor from. Even the chairman of NNANDI is from that zone, Obi Ozo, or where all this problem are happening.
Okay. I want to. Are you from Okigwe zone or you are from Owerri zone?
I am from Owerri zone.
This killings is not taking place in Owerri zone.
There is nothing like that. All this thing is happening in Oluzon. If you remember, the governor came one time to say that the killings in Imo State is politically motivated.
Okay, I want to add something to it. Let me also add to it now, guys. You look, you see, Rochas Okorocha was the former governor of Imo State. He still have his own machinery on ground as a former governor.
Of course, you see how they treated him.
He have his own machinery on ground. Okay, let's say Rochas Okorocha. Because if you look at the killings that is taking place in this Olu zone, the other day somebody called me that local Simon Ekpa group. Let me be. I don't want to go into all those details. They will say I'm a bad man. Simon Ekpa led ESN. They said the DOS ESN collaborated with the Nigerian authority to kill some of those Simon Ekpa group. Many of them were killed. Look, let me keep service. How many times have you seen an Ijo man, maybe Tompolo group, who connive with federal government to kill Asari Dokubo group? Have you ever seen this type of thing? Even though before we start blaming government Fulani for our problem, why can't we first of all put our house in order? Let's look, the people they are using in killing our people now, people who are conspiring. It's not the Fulani that are conspiring now. It is our own fellow Biafrans that are conspiring to be killing our own people.
Chairman, I understand you.
Yes.
Maybe I didn't introduce myself here. I am a teacher in this country. And you know, you live in Germany. You said last time you live in Krefeld. Yeah, yes. You know when a black man in Nigeria can teach here, can teach school, where Germans and other countries attend.
It's not easy.
You must have my level of education.
Yes, sir.
I am an anthropologist by profession. Yes. And a sociologist also. I study human being and human character and human behavior.
Yes, sir.
And to study human behavior and human character, you have to have the knowledge of history behind you.
Yes, sir.
I see your comparison. I see you comparing the
Niger Delta. The Ijo movement. But they did brand it as Ijo. They instead of them to brand it as Ijo, they changed it to accommodate more tribes. They call it Niger Delta. They didn't call it Ijo. They just want to make it matured. Yeah.
The issue now, let's understand something for the benefit of our viewers also. You know, learning is a continuous process.
Yes.
You see, Lai Mohammed came and he said IPOP is more dangerous than Boko Haram and other Fulani bandit to Nigeria.
Okay.
And people did not understand him. People thought he was lying, or he don't know what he's saying, because they see Fulani and Boko Haram and every bandit killing people. But the interviewer asked him, but these people are just raising a flag. He said yes, that flag is more dangerous than AK-47 to Nigeria, and which is the truth. Do you know why it is the truth? If the Southeast should pull from Nigeria successfully tomorrow, you know there is nothing like Nigeria again. And all these big men will not be big men they choose to be again. The dynamics of every big man in Nigeria will change overnight. It will change overnight.
Okay. Now that you have talked about the area of Imo State, I know you are not from that zone. You have clarified this area of zone. Okay, based on your, I know you are basic education. I want to also ask you a question, because before the arrest or kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, I sometimes when I'm having some issues or some difficulties, I also call him on the phone. I discuss with him. We also will discuss sometimes. The reason of what is going on. I want to put it before. I want to put a word before you, sir. When I was having a problem with Oba Bini, I exhausted all my finance and all my power. I was not able to access a very good lawyer, Nnamdi Kanu, somebody from the Republic of Ireland. I have many people who are close to Nnamdi Kanu. They say they are my followers, but they deny me access to Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody who live in an asylum house in Ireland, but by the grace of God, she have document today. She was the one who linked me to Nnamdi Kanu. I was able to reach him, and in the name of God, I will not lie against Nnamdi Kanu. He told me he doesn't believe in cowards. He believes people who have brave men as he is. That very day, in the evening, sent someone to me, and at the end of the day, we move along, and with the help of Nnamdi Kanu, I won the case, and I was paid the costs in Germany here. So today, because I heard people are saying it in IPOB meetings, that I am a traitor, that I am a Sabo. I have collected money from the Nigerian government. I have collected money from Wazirike. I have collected money from Samonekba. Different stories are flying everywhere. I want to say my side of the story to you, sir. One, before I support Atiku, I am not supporting Fulani bandits who are taking over forests. The reason why I supported Atiku Abubakar, I know the strength of machineries in Russia and Ukraine. There is no way Ukraine can even fight with Russia, because of the West have the capability. That is the reason why Russia is slow in capturing the whole Ukraine. With that structure, you cannot win an election. So the structure we have in Nigeria is PDP and APC. So I was watching, and I want Igbo man be president because it's their turn. For example, I know it's not written in the constitution, but I know it was. Everybody knows they have to be president now. But Igbo man being a president, at least we die down this tension in the east, just like what happened in the Niger Delta. The tension of the Niger Delta have been cool today because Ijoma was the president of Nigeria for 7 years. Everything calmed down. So when I look at what is happening in the east, I was waiting for the east to put their house in order. Obasanjo invited the southeastern governors. He held a meeting with them. He told them, look, this time around, I know Obasanjo is a war criminal, he's a genocide man. He told them, look, oh, this time around, you people bring a consensus candidate in PDP. Southeast, bring, if Dave Umahi or Soludo, anybody, bring one person. That was what that was what Obasanjo told them. Look at Wike. Wike knew, maybe he doesn't know, maybe he's a drunkard. He knew he cannot be president of Nigeria. He started fooling himself. Look at Peter Obi because of his greed. Peter Obi is one of the most greediest man. If Peter Obi become president in Igbo land, in Nigeria, Igbo man will never benefit anything. I swear to God of my forefathers. Igbo man will regret ever having a person like, if Uzordima is president of Nigeria, Igbo people will benefit compared to that Peter Obi, a money-centered, a greedy man. So look at what I'm saying. At the end of the day, instead of Peter Obi to settle their differences, he ran away. He ran away for his political, for his selfish interests. Okay, there was no hope in PDP. I moved my attention to support APC. I'm not supporting the party, but I said, look, these two parties, the only party we have in Nigeria. Those people are just fooling themselves. They are ignorance of the law. They say, and ignorance of the law is not an excuse. They don't know what they are doing. So when they move, I was thinking, oh, maybe Ogbonaya Onu or what they call it, Dave Umahi will be a match. I was hoping, because I saw the way the Igbo from the east, they divided into two. Some of them decamped from PDP just to have this presidency, to calm down the tension in the east. I was happy. I swear to God of my forefathers. But at the end of the day, instead of Ogbonaya, Onorocha, Sokorocha, Dave Umahi, all of them to put their house in order, Rotimi Amici, all of them went. The Igbo people that were contesting for president, they don't hate. Only one Yoruba, two Yoruba man come out, only one Northerners come out. It was a shame. At the end of the day, Tinubu is a sick man emerge. When I look at it, I look at what can we do now? If you say we want to fight war, we cannot fight war because this type of war they fight now. You see what is happening in Ukraine. Drone can kill everybody. They don't even need to shoot gun and use drone to kill everybody. Okay, now we don't even have that capacity to even fight war. But what are we going to do now? Can we continue to be shouting? We have to make a difference. What are we going to do? I look at it on my own. I say, Nnamdi Kanu have helped me before. I look at Atiku. Atiku is a liberal man. Atiku is a liberal. If you look at Atiku, people that are following Atiku, they are from the south. Igbo, Edo State, south and southeast. The people that are closest to Atiku in this earth are from Edo. I say from Delta, south and southeast. Atiku have companies in the Delta, River, Inter, one of the second largest employer of people in Nigeria. Atiku marry and I look at this man. I say, this man. I say, well, I know in my heart, being Atiku as a Fulani man, people will have lose hope on Fulani people. And the difference, miracle can happen. There can be a miracle when you believe. That's what Jesus Christ told them. When a woman will have a flow of blood for many years, when the woman touched the garment of Jesus Christ said, somebody have touched me. They say people are following you. They only said it. Oh, look. And the woman came and said, your faith have set you free. Say, now, Obi is contesting for president on Facebook and TikTok. It's not contesting for president to be president of Nigeria. And the first person who came out and said, look, Okowa have not even emerged as vice president. Before the emergence of Okowa, I was begging our Igbo brothers, look, let us work, put our house in order. Let us make Igbo man as the vice presidential candidate to... Let me just finish this one. You talk. I will give you time to talk your own.
I listened to your program.
Okay, continue. Yes, continue.
No, I just want to tell you I listened, so continue.
Okay, so now, the reason why these people are discovering my matter in a IPOB meeting, I am not a Sabo. I said, Look, if you look at Atiku said he was born in 1970, what is 1976? My father was born in 1974. Atiku is not born in 1976. Atiku should be another kind of 70 years. Atiku is 90-something years old. You understand what I'm saying now? Atiku should be another kind of 90-something years old. Atiku is not a young man. I said, look, let us use an Igbo man. If you look at these two people that see, Obi is not contesting. As I live in this world, Obi is not contesting. If you look at Tinubu and Atiku, these two candidates, the only one that can benefit us is the one we vote for. When we check these two, it is only Atiku that will benefit us. Because if you look at Southeast and South, we are one people. Let us be honest. We are one people, bro. The whole Southeast is a PDP state, even though they are trying to confuse some people. South is a PDP state. We work together. We are always together. Any way we go together. So look now. I tell them, say, look, Obi is not contesting. People that are supporting Nnamdi Kanu, majority of them switch to Obi. How can you win 5 states and be president in Nigeria? If Tinubu win Yoruba land, will he be president? Even Tinubu is not going to win the election because the Northerners will not vote for him. And Igbo man will not vote for Tinubu. That is 100% sure. Look at the marginalization. You yourself, with this your qualification, you are not a teacher. Are you not supposed to be one of the researcher or one thing or the other in Nigeria? Because of the marginalization. Eh? Yes, sir.
Can I say something?
Say something, sir.
Listen, I need to come for your program. But you don't take the whole time, and I need to come out.
Okay. See, there was
something that happened last 2 weeks. If I tell you, you will laugh.
Okay.
I told you my line of profession.
Yes, sir.
At times I dive into archaeology also. In my spare time, I study Egyptologist, everything about all this for history. For all these things, all the artifacts Nigerian government want to return to the German government have returned. I am among those, a non-government organization here that are involved in trying to let Britain to recede on their own because they say they want to borrow it to Nigeria.
Okay.
And 2 weeks ago, I just came back. I was in Oba Palace. And I was telling one of my colleagues, what if I tell these people now that I am a very good fan of Ogiso? The guy just told me, don't that one.
They will kill you.
This is just a secret. You know, if I say that kind of thing, you know what it means. So what I'm trying to say is that we are cultural people, we are natural people.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes,
you
sir.
see, the East you are seeing, or the Igbo people, we are the only Republican people. You see how I listen to all your points now. Everything centered on why can't they put their house in order? Yeah, the problem is, even in a family of Igbo tribe, there must be disagreement.
Yes.
Before a consensus we reach.
Yes.
An Igbo man, like in the local parlance, no, they do follow.
Yes.
You see, even with the elections, it's not maybe like in Lagos where somebody like Tinubu will say, let's do this, everybody will follow. No, or maybe in the north. And Igbo, you will explain to your kinsmen why you want this thing to be so. So that is in our nature.
Okay, sir.
It is in our nature. We are Republicans in nature. And that has led to our egalitarianism.
Okay, sir.
In the true sense of it, if truth must be told, when it comes to unification of Nigeria, it is the Igbo man that has played the greatest part. If every other tribe will be truthful.
That is truth. Yes.
It is the Igbo man that has played the greatest part in trying to unify. Because when you unify people, you go to their place, you settle with them. You feel at home. You buy land, you build. You start to set up. Only the Igbo man has been able to exercise that kind of valor.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So coming back to the initial problem of why I called and the problem of Imo State and what is happening, or maybe problem in IPOP, or why Niger Delta, they are not killing themselves. Remember, during the Second World War, if you know about Nazi Germany.
I know, I read history.
Yeah. There was a time Hitler wanted to subvert the wishes of the people. They themselves went and burnt the state parliament and they turned it on a group they wanted to suppress. So before you know it, the masses say, hey, no, this group, when I own done too much. Why must you burn a national parliament and state treasury? And with that, Hitler used the opportunity to clamp down on any dissenting voice during that Third Reich period. So don't you think it is a simple welfare strategy? Don't you think the Nigerian government have done the same thing in the Southeast in order to achieve a goal? You will ask yourself, the strength and expenses exerted to bring only one man, Nnamdi Kanu. They did everything possible to solve their own problem. But when it comes to problem that concerns the citizen, the government doesn't go to great extent.
I was very close to Nnamdi Kanu. Based on my findings, it was not the Fulani who brought Nnamdi Kanu. Because I didn't want to say it out in public. This is a secret. You see, the reason why what I heard from the source, from the archives, Nnamdi Kanu was not brought in by the Fulani. I don't want to go far, but let me summarize it. Some of the Igbo elders visit Nnamdi Kanu. I am not telling you to believe what I am saying. This thing was an arrangement so that the Igbo man can be president of Nigeria. They said by bringing Nnamdi Kanu to this very J cell, so the Fulani, just like what happened in Niger Delta, they will now use this glory to give an Igbo man the president. But at the end of the day, it didn't work out like that.
Let me ask you one question.
Yes.
You know, you too, you are vast in politics.
Yes, sir.
How do you see the issue now that even Babangida, Obasanjo, and even some retired military generals, and other public people like Pat Otome, or even this man, David Clark, all of them are rooting for Peter Obi. All these elder statesmen that have seen it all, that saw the formation of Nigeria.
Okay. Let me answer that question.
Yeah.
Let me answer that question.
No,
See,
please answer it generally.
let me answer it general. Let me answer that question. You see, before this emergence of Atiku and Tinubu, the Ohanes Indibo went round to Pandif, the South Pandif. They went to South. They negotiated that, look, let us take these slots now. They went to Afenifere, the Yoruba. They negotiate and they discuss, they accept. The Afenifere, the Pandif, the Ohanes Indibo, and the Middle Belt Forum, these people are accepted. But Obasanjo did everything. But at the end of the day, it was Governor Wike who betrayed the trust of the presidency. It was our own son. The South have ruled for 87 years. Wike know, let us be frank and sincere. Governor Wike knew very well that it was his turn of the Igbo man to be president. But instead of Wike to use these resources to support our Igbo brother to be president, he decided to block it. So after this way having blocked, But look at Peter Obi coming out in Labour Party. Let us be frank and sincere. You are educated man, you live in Germany here. Right from the history of Germany, is it not SPD and the CDU that are ruling? Gerhard Schroeder was a SPD. He ruled for many years. He gave handover power to CDU. CDU ruled for many years. He gave back power to SPD again. They have many parties. They form coalition with it. Okay. Peter Obi coming out in Labour Party. On election day in a state like Sokoto, Peter Obi party will not even be on the voting list to vote for. They will not. They will not even have one vote in Sokoto because they don't even have structure. So even though the whole elder statement said you should vote for Obi, but they don't even know the party. That's the problem now because most out of 100% of Nigerian people who vote, 80% of them are illiterates. You just tell them if you go there, just look that one that have broom, put your hand on. The other one that have umbrella. That's the only two way of their voting. And they cram it in their memory. Say if you read it, this thing have been there. Yes.
But the issue now is the only thing that is constant is change. And let us not look the dynamism of how things worked 10, 15, 5 years ago. Things change every day.
Are you sure that things will change? Peter Obi will win this? Peter Obi will Labour. Okay, even in Germany, yeah, it cannot work.
I'm not saying that.
Yes.
Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you is, let's start from the first one. I was in a forum, in another forum the other time. I told somebody that one of the only things I'm trying to give President Buhari credit for is for the signing of this last electoral amendment bill.
Yes.
Electoral Act amendment bill.
Yes.
That thing limited a lot of problems we noticed during elections, like carrying of ballot paper from the wards to the collation centers.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? But this time, as the results are being counted, they are automatically being transmitted to INEC.
Direct instantly.
So the one of transportation of ballot box, stuffing of ballot box, massive transport and printing have been ruled out. So this is the change I'm telling you.
Okay.
You know, the process is evolving little by little. You see now, so in as much as we all know that election rigging has been prevalent in our society, this electoral act are going to ameliorate all those dangers we encounter. And in the process, when the vote of the people are recounted, things can shift.
Sir,
in respect of Peter Obi, can I tell you the gospel truth?
Okay, sir.
As you see me, I am an Igbo boy. I am from Imo State. But I was born, bred, buttered, and plastered in Lagos State.
Okay.
You understand me? Tí bá sọ Yorùbá báyìí, onímọ̀ ọmọ Igbo ni mí, sọ̀rọ̀ mi yìí ẹ̀. My kind of Igbo is when I grew up, I carried Eyo Eleti in Lagos. You know, when an Igbo boy got initiated, I carried Eyo in Lagos. Yoruba people that are listening to me now will know the kind of Igbo boy I am. If I don't tell you I'm an Igbo boy, you will not know.
Okay.
So that has been the reason why I try to engage myself in many organizations where people don't really know my identity. I speak 5 languages. I speak French. I speak Italy. I speak German. I speak Yoruba. I speak Igbo. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So what people really don't know, they don't know
sir, I want to put a word before you now. Now that you have known that these two political parties are the structure on ground in Nigeria, even though what do you call this? Our respected one is Igboho and Afenifere, very respected Abike Clark. These our great leaders have said, "Oh, it is the turn of the Igbo." Now that if you look at these two structure on these two parties on ground now, the party that will favor us, politics is a game of interests.
Yeah, listen to me now.
Yes.
Do you know me personally? The way I was brought up in Nigeria, Eh? Do you know I don't really care who rules Nigeria? In my heart of hearts, I don't really care who rules Nigeria if the common thing that are supposed to be provided by the masses are provided. And if it is done so, you will see that nobody will care who rules Nigeria. And it has been politicized that even who rules Nigeria, people forget that they benefit nothing from it. It is only a particular class of people that benefit, not the masses.
But what you are saying now is truth. Is truth. What you are saying now. What you are saying now is truth now. Election is coming 7 months from now. And I want to put it to you that it's two people that are contesting. Even though we have 16 presidential candidates. And in English, you say, I am not saying to believe me, I'm putting it to you that it's two parties that are contesting the election. These two parties, PDP and APC. And
okay, why did the SDP and this party here have to go into coalition? Is the SVT and the CDU in Germany that used to win? That is the traditional two parties. But this time they could not form a government. They have to
that is how it has always been right from time, sir. There's never a time they go direct to election. Right from time they always go in coalition. That is an historical thing. So if Obi is honest, Obi should go in coalition with PDP. So now I want to go on coalition with PDP. PDP, we have supporters from the east and from some part of Edo on social media. So we want to go on coalition with you now, like the way it's been done in Germany. If we win this election now, sir, what are you going to give us? Let us bargain that you give us Minister of Finance or give us a Minister of Trade, or Obi is very good in trade or industry. So this thing is saying he want to do this, Then Atiku can put him as a Minister of Industry. Let us try Obi. Let it start from somewhere. He is saying he will put electric. Let us make Obi as Minister of Power. Let us see if Obi can bring changes to this power sector. Because this one Obi there are people are just donating money for Obi. Let us be honest. Obi is going nowhere. He cannot win. He cannot even win in the East. Talk close of even becoming the president. If Obi say, we are starting from somewhere, we want to win the senator. In the last election, Obi party did not win one. Obi have never win anything, any election. It was Chris Oba. He watched Chris Oba. Chris Oba said Obi did not win. It's because they were having problem with Chris Gigi. They now use money to compromise the judiciary and bring him. That is what Chris Oba said. He said he have all his secrets.
Yeah, Chairman, you seems to have been campaigning already, but campaign have not started. What I just want to chip in that out of these three candidates, I just want
it's
to
16 candidates, not 3, 16. 16.
3 top candidates.
16.
People are knowing. People are saying
Showore is even more popular more than Obi. We are talking about 3. What about Showore?
Okay, what of Kwakwanzo that want to liaise with APC now? You've not heard of the news?
Okay, see what I have the video of Kwakwanzo. Kwakwanzo have advised Tinubu, look, you are old man. Go and take care of your health.
Well, the time he said too that if he can't continue with the
no, he when he was talking, they would take one part from it. They will come and bring it out. They know how journalists used to do their job. But if you watch the full video,
he said if he can't continue with his presidential ambition, that he's going to support Aswaju.
He was using a political terms. But look at the full content of the video. He told
some people are now even saying there is one program I listened to this morning. This Bini guy in Texas, he made a program that he has got and intelligence that Obi is working for Atiku. He was trying to advise Tinubu to know what to do.
Yeah, but I never knew. I don't know if it's Atiku, but I know Obi. I know Obi is working for a political
person. Vice president that they are PDP people.
No. Obi can never be a vice president of Nigeria. See, when you are talking about president, Oga, people that are fit to be president, not Obi.
And his own vice president that we are former PDP, that they are still PDP.
It's a game. What I heard, they said they are. What I heard, though, I don't know. They say they are using these people to destroy Tinubu chances of winning election in the East. That's what I heard. But in my heart, I know that Obi is looking for money. It's not it's Obi don't Obi love money. Obi is a trader. It's a confirmed, it's a trader. Obi is not contesting for president. Those people that are just following Obi. Eh?
The dynamics, can I shock you?
Okay.
Obi had crossed what we call point of no return.
Okay.
Because if he tries now to step down his campaign or try to go back to PDP and abandon Labour Party, abandon his presidential ambition, with the momentum he has formed and the youth behind him, 70% of Nigeria is under 40 years. You can imagine that kind of protest.
Oga, which youth are supporting Obi? Is it the Yoruba youth? Oga, that is the problem. Thank God you are an educated man. We were talking about youth are supporting. Which of the youth on social media?
Yeah, youth, even in North. I saw one video last time he went to a part of North and I saw the turnout.
Oga.
The problem is, even
The
if
North are not in support of Obi. They don't even know what is Obi even self. When I send people to Kanu,
even if the Obi did not win, he should follow up his momentum.
Oga. Showore momentum was more than Obi's. If you compare Showore to Obi last 2019, Obi momentum was the highest compared to Showore. Oga, I am telling you the truth.
There are two other factors that join with this momentum, which I don't want to mention here.
Oga, I am in Nigeria. By the grace of God, I am in Nigeria. I experienced 1979 election that brought Shehu Shagari, Alese Kwime. I experienced it. I experienced the election of 1991, 93 that brought Abiola, that which they annoying election. I have been experienced those elections. See, Oga, in Nigeria, what is happening now? If you look at the present in the whole of South, Obi don't have Obi doesn't have youths in Delta states. All those ones you are seeing. Let us go to poll on election day. Obi will not win no less than 100 votes in the whole of Delta state. Is that how to have youth with his hand? 100 votes? Huh?
I told you last 3 weeks I was in Edo State. I went in Ring Road there was where I stay with my people and I saw reflections. I had people.
Do you know why we have a Labour Party in Edo State? Let me tell you the reason why we are having a Labour Party in Edo State.
Chairman, out of 5 people I spoke with, imagine a situation of 5 young people I spoke with. I hear them shouting Obi, 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 and I call somebody, it don't reach like this. 3 weeks, I just came.
Okay, let me agree with you now and say they are shouting Obi now, Tell them on election day to go and vote. If you ask them, what you have asked them, you brought out the logo. The logo is where they to vote. You say them to vote for Obi. They will go and vote for PDP. They see, Oga, if they go to vote, I'm from Edo State. I was a former party agent. I was a former ward secretary of PDP, from PDP. I understand more about politics in Edo State. The politics of Edo State is leadership politics. It's a structure politics. Look, what is happening in Edo State? You don't know Edo State more than me. Edo State have 3 zones. In these 3 zones, we have the southern zone, which I come from, south zone. We have central, and we have the northern zone. There is no way you can win northern zone from Ushomole. You know why you cannot win that north? APC is going to win that is going to win the whole of North, Edo North. Why? When Oshomole was a governor, he tied roads. These people have never seen road in their life. Those beautiful roads. He did everything. Yes, Oshomole did everything in those areas, even to farm roads. He tied those roads. Oshomole, even though you go, in short, you cannot even ring it. Oshomole is a senatorial candidate of APC. On this coming election, he will win. Even our governor knows there is no way you can go there. That is a no-go area. But if talking about Obi, they don't know Obi that place. Forget Obi. APC, if case not taken, they will even vote for Tinubu in that area. because they believe Oshomole so much. But they come to Edo Central, they don't want Oshomole. Odo Central, Oshomole married from there. Oshomole did not tie one single road in that place, talk less of even coming to campaign for election. You see, that's Edo Central. You see, they are putting a Labour Party in Edo South and Edo Central. The reason why you are seeing all those things, PDP, there are PDP members who contested the election to become a PDP candidate, but Governor Wike brought money to support the faction of the former chairman, Dan Obi. The governor of Edo State supported another faction. So the faction of the governor that left the governor from APC to PDP, they are being thrown out. They are not being recognized. So this faction now moved to Labour Party. That's as an alternative party, not because of Peter Obi. I'm telling you 100% truth. They moved to this party. They brought money into this party. As I speak to you today, go to Edo Central. You don't even hear of PDP. You are hearing of APC, what do you call that? Labour Party. So this is a political interest. It's not Obi they are fighting for. They are just doing all these things just to confuse people. These are politics, it's interest. The reason you are seeing Obi is just not, they just want to use the glory of that party, just obedient. It's just fill that gap as of assembly, as of rep. After the election, they will all decamp to, you saw what happened on those states now? Labour. After they finished the election, they decamp back to PDP, dollar return to America. So, I'm telling you, Oga, are you talking about Delta State where Ifeanyi Okowa come from? I'm going to call Ifeanyi Okowa very soon. I have his phone number. I will try to call him here in this my program. See, don't if okay, let's say Obi will win Edo State. Winning Edo State without one making president of Nigeria. Will you be president of Nigeria? It's not 22 states. Thank God you are an educated man. So why are we going to just remain like this? Let us join the winning team. Let us join the winning team so that this time around the Igbos will come out and support Atiku so that the next election, Obi, I am not in support of Obi because Obi is a greedy man. Greedy man cannot be president of Nigeria. A man, even though his associate is sick, he will allow him to die. That is not the type of person we are looking for. People like Soludo, a unifier. People like Dave Umahi, a great man. People, a man of substance who want from the east to rule us. Not Obi. Obi is a self-centered trader. He loves money. He don't want to distribute the money. He said his achievement as 8 years as governor in Anambra State, he saved 75 billion. What do you do when you were governor? You say you paid salary. Is it not an insult? Paying salary, is it your money? So we don't want to say all those things, sir. So I want to put it to you, sir. I understand. I will continue to say that we, the Southeastern brothers, our brothers, I am campaigning that they should come and support Ifeanyi Okowa. Let us start from somewhere. Because when you ask our Southeastern brother, what do you want? They say they don't want Biafra. What do you want? They say they want good governments. I am in support of Igbo man being a president. Atiku is an old man. For crying out loud, Atiku is 80-something years old man. Atiku cannot rule for 8 years. Oga, I am telling you this thing. Let us do this thing in a right form so that Atiku now will give us this power.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
You see now, maybe you two, you are looking at your own selfish interest and you are considering a Yaradua situation.
No, I didn't say that one. No. I say he will not rule for 8 years. I'm not telling him to die. Atiku, he will not die. I say he's old man.
That is what I am a sociologist. I infer word from what people say.
He will rule for 4 years like Joe Biden. Atiku's like Joe Biden, Oga. Joe Biden will not rule for 8 years. He will rule for 4 years.
Who told you?
Oga, Joe Biden will rule for.
If he contest.
Huh? Joe Biden not go anywhere now.
Maybe the Democrats should not bring him out because if they bring him out, any Republican will win Joe Biden. But only if the Democrats bring another candidate out.
Okay, I want to go to another aspect of it. Sir, sorry to ask this question, sir. Sorry. This artifact is a federal government property. Yes, I knew that this artifact from Edo State are being transferred to Nigeria government. Because I read it in the news that the German authority are they leasing it out to a Nigeria government, or they are giving it back? Is it
No,
lease?
it's like this. All those questions you are asking, the whole answers is a public document.
Okay.
You know, you can find them out. But then let me give you a brief this thing. The one of the Germans, where it is even surprising some of us that are part of this movement, is that Germans did not even colonize Nigeria
Okay.
or the former Benin Kingdom.
Okay.
But it is so ironic that in their magnanimity, the artifacts that found their way to their possession, some of them by buying, some of them by other means, they wholeheartedly returned it. And in the process of returning the other ones, which the Nigerian government appreciated, even some have returned, and although they took it from the Benin Kingdom, the palace, the Oba in council and his people are saying it is his father's inheritance, and which is rightly so. But now that they are returning it to a unified country, a united Nigeria.
Okay.
So anything they might have committed against Benin Kingdom is not viewed in the conceptual aspect as against Benin Kingdom, but now against Nigeria. So the possession will first be received by Minister of Culture and Tourism under Nigeria. So from there, it depends on how the palace and other people will fight their case to take the possession. It's like the federal government is trying to concede, but the main issue now is security and safety of those artifacts.
Okay.
What guarantee is the palace going to give, because the government want to have it himself. You know, if the government have it, they will make a museum out of it and the fund and turn that place a tourist center. That is the argument from the Edo State government. They will turn it to a tourist center.
Are they going to bring some incentive, some money alongside with it, or is just bring only the artifact like that?
You know, it is not everything they will talk out now. It's, of course, maybe they will. Even they themselves, those they are expecting to return it back and with money is England. They looted this thing and they
No, they said they have a, no, I'm talking about the one of Germany. They say they are returning it with money.
For returning it alone, Nigerian government is grateful.
But they say they are still going to bring, according to when I was watching the white man the other day, he said they are going to return it, and I think with resources, talking about money, so that this money will be used to build a place that will be preserved. Yes.
Now, the money they are skeptical in giving. That is the image we create abroad. The money now, they are now skeptical in giving it out. They want to be involved in the safety of those things. And that entails the kind of buildings and security measures that will go along the storage of those artifacts. Okay. They want to be directly involved,
Yes. That is when they are involved. They talked about they will bring finance. They are going to bring finance for all those things to be well preserved. They have to do with money.
That is it, you know.
Okay, sir, if I am not mistaken, you see, I thank the German authority for passing through the direct procedure. You see, Nigeria is a government, it's a nation, and Nigeria government, they are dealing in this issue of artifact with the German government as a country. Okay, now that it have come like that, in Nigeria we have a government. So for a situation whereby a traditional ruler who is not even a king, in Edo State we have first class traditional ruler, they are more than 30 something. These things were taken, I'm just saying my own view, these things were taken from Delta, Benin, Ishan. Most of all those ethnic groups, all those artworks were taken from different places. The reason what we saw the other day, that the governor of Edo State came out and said we are going to build a West African museum. which the law of Nigeria empowered him to do that. It's a constitutional right of the governor to do that. Even in Germany, that is their constitutional right. But we were surprised, oh, the Oba of Bini came out and be saying that you people should come to his palace. I saw you people where you were. I have the video. You people went to his palace. He was even telling the white man that
I was not among there. I was not there.
you know what he was telling them.
Travel I went.
He was listen, sir.
The one I went was recent.
He was telling them that if they are bringing it, he say it's his father inheritance. They should bring him. Let me correct one impression, sir. Let me correct. Yeah. Those things that were taken from Edo State, it is not an inheritance of the Oba Palace. It's a property of Edo State government. He doesn't know what he's saying because he doesn't know what he's saying. Like me, okay. In Edo South, where we come from, we have Ogiami Royal Palace. We have the Oba Royal Palace. We have two traditional rulers in Benin there. One is my own ancestor, which is Ogiami. Okay, those things were also taken from our palace, but we are not that. It is his responsibility of the government of Edo State to build a befitting place and kept these things. Those one they are doing, what is it, Lai Mohammed is doing. I'm not even worried about this. Lai Mohammed is not the state government. Oba of Benin, I don't know if that man is being properly informed about what is called rule of law or what's called authority. The German, if the Oba of Benin knew what is called law, he is supposed to go to Germany and negotiate the return of the artifact to his palace. Not Nigeria government will be negotiating it and giving it to him. Because the German government don't recognize the Oba of Benin as a trustees in this very business. This is a Nigerian property, for crying out loud. Yes.
Are you saying what you feel like or what you know?
What law says? I'm saying lawfully. Lawfully, because of the Oba is a very rich man, because he's taking money from all those oil companies and those things, bringing you people to his palace, bragging, doing all these things. Let us wait and see. This is a government property. It's not an Oba property. We are not, Edo State is not a kingdom. The Oba of Benin is a traditional ruler. It's a chief. It's not a king. So this property belongs to Edo State government. But we will see if we thank God that we have. This is not military government. This is a democracy. Our governor have said it that this property. If our governor was even in Germany here, said it that this property belongs. When this property come, we are going to use it to build a West African museum. As I speak to you now, sir, the governor have marked some money and they have show some sites where they are going to destroy some houses and build this museum. The Oba Abini said they should bring this thing to his palace because of the money involved. But how is the federal government going to hand over this property to the Oba? We will see. It have never worked. It have never happened in the history of Nigeria. This is a government property. If the federal government have the right to take custody of those artifacts and make a museum in Abuja, nobody challenge them. Do you know it's a government property? Are you aware of that? These artifacts, are you aware of that, or you are not aware that this is a government property? Who are negotiating for the return? Is it not the government of Nigeria? Is it Oba Bini that is negotiating it? Huh?
It's the government of Nigeria. That's what I told you. Because you said the Oba of Benin is supposed to come to Germany to negotiate. That is not the way it is done.
If actually he was the owner, his property, his father owns it.
It is not his place to do. There are ministries and organizations that are doing it, and this fight did not start today. This thing you are seeing now, even with the German government, have started 15 years ago. Even more than that, there have been some people that have been talking about the artifacts. Some have died.
But is it a government property? We have a museum. We have a museum, England Museum. If you are going to a museum in England where some of all those Bini artwork are being kept, is it built in a conservative of England Palace? Is it Colonial Bed of England that is the one collecting the money? This is a British museum. What this man is, sure, this is not your evil business. It's a funny man. This is very funny. This thing cannot happen anywhere in Nigeria. This is a people want to go and have access to all those artwork. They will go to inside Oba Palace. Is this Oba property? Even the palace the Oba Bini stays, that land, the land belongs to state government. This is government property now.
Chairman, the Oba is arguing for the permanent site and resting place of those artifacts to be nearer his palace because they are the remnants of his ancestors.
Okay.
And tradition demands that they should be nearer there, and there are some people that will be keeping watch also.
Which tradition? He's the one saying it now, that his own tradition demand. How many traditions do we have in Edo State?
Argument.
Okay.
It's argument. And you know, if they cite that any distance near the palace, it will also attract more tourist attraction to the palace and to the artifact museum. So he's fighting for his own. The government, the Edo State government is fighting for their own. Let's see who wins.
So for your as a psychology, between the Oba of Bini and the state government, not as a psychology, as an educated man, who do you think is more likely and lawfully to possess those property? Lawfully. Is it the Oba of Bini or the state government?
Yeah, look at it now.
Okay.
There are too many sides to it. The blood of his ancestors are on that, some of those artifacts that we are losing. Nobody can deny that. Do you understand me? Whichever way you look at it, you understand, we are Africans. But coming on a normal level now, due to the kind of society we live in, there is a school of thought that believes that the Edo State government has the capacity to provide a bigger land, build better facility to store these things, because the concern of the Europeans, even the Britons, say they want to borrow us our property. They want to give us on borrow, which means they are not giving it back totally. They want to borrow us after they will take it back. They are also concerned about the security. Let it be like somebody one day will steal it, because those things are a hot market, and the country like China, we want to buy it.
Okay.
You understand? Like some of, sorry to interrupt you now. Sorry to, let me digress a bit. My own duty now, I'm on holidays now. What I do is that there are certain places I go in Germany, even in institutions, in Bayern. In Bayern, there is one I've helped in returning 2 artifacts. If I go to their higher institution and I see anything that is Africa in nature, if I Google it, Google the names, all these things, if you Google them, you will see them. Then I will just post it to our head of our organization. They start on it. That was one I did. They reported 2 days early. They withdraw that thing from the show glass. You see, the campaign has gotten to the extent now that the Europeans are now ashamed of placing those things, because the people are now knowing that they are stolen property. And during the time of the stealing, people were murdered. So this thing should be
when in the one of Edo State now, you are not familiar with our history.
No, the issue is that how it will end is, let me just give you how it will end. The Edo State government is the representative of the federal government now.
As at now?
Abuja will group it. And Abuja
yes.
from the Ministry of Arts and Culture, we give it to Edo State government. Edo State government will find a befitting place to house that thing. The only thing
congratulations, our governor. Goza. Yes.
Listen, let me finish.
Yes, sir.
So remunerations will be paying, some royalties will be paying to the Oba, because it is most of the items we are looted directly inside the palace. Many of them have been identified directly looted from the palace and its surroundings.
Oga, you know, the British are see, let me put a word before you, sir. You see, my great grandfather was one of those people who experienced life, all those things that happened. You see, in Benin, was, let me describe how Benin looked like to you. Benin was like Warri. Have you been to Warri before?
I know all these places.
I just want to give you an example, sir. Sir, no, so sir, so you read all this is on book. There is what you, when you experience something but with your eye before you now start writing it on book. You see, Warri, we have Ishekiri speaking people, which are dialect of Yoruba. We have Urobo, we have Ijos inside one Warri there. In those days, the Benins you are talking about Benin now. The Benin are the Yoruba who migrated from Ile-Ife, this Oba and their group. They were living in a small parts and with their palace. Just like we were, just like the Urobos, how we were living. We were having our own king. But with time, our king was not arrested. Our palace was not destroyed. But what the British did, they packed all those artwork in our palace, in the one of Oba Palace. Not only the two palace, all those palace surrounding the Oba Palace, they pack all of them away and have all shot them. So because of the name Bini, so when they are not calling it, they are not calling the remaining one as Benin. So that is the responsibility of the government to, it's not best for them to do what is best. But what I want to congratulate our state governor for is that I am happy today that it's a property of Edo State government and the Nigerian government. I'm so happy of that. I am proud of that, and I'm glorifying the governor of Edo State. We know he's going to build a befitting museum because our governor is the best man that ever ruled that state. So I'm not trying to say he's Jesus Christ too, because Oga, what is happening in my state where I come from? Thank God you live in Germany. Don't you see? There is no asylum house where you go to in Germany here. If you see in Nigeria, to Nigeria, one must be Edo State. This is a kingdom where people are preaching kingdom. I don't want to go to all those sentiments. But what I want to tell you is that God have just make a wonderful thing for us. I'm happy to hear this news from you that Edo State is the one negotiating it. Yes.
One of my friends is he's from Egypt. You know, Egypt to some of their artifacts. Yes. They started this thing, and Nigerian version Ministry of Art and Culture learned from Egypt. You know, in restoration of their artifacts.
But those are arguments. If the Oba Bini is arguing that it's his own property, he should go to court and win the government of Edo State that he the property. Go and prove it in court that this property is my property.
The interaction between the palace and the state government have been cordial. There has been nothing like going to court or not going to court. It has not gotten to that extent. No.
But if they are returning it now, they are returning to Edo State government, not the Oba Bini government, because we know. I know we have one government in Edo State.
Yeah, no, some have been returned now. You didn't say something.
I know we have one government. We don't have. Sir, we don't have two governments in Edo State. It's like the Oba of Bini is now forming his Oba of Bini government and Edo State government. So we want to know. We will know, because if they like Mohammed and their foreign affairs minister, they are returning to a Oba of Bini government, or they are returning to Edo State government. We all know who is the government of Edo State. So I'm happy for what you have just said now, that this is a federal government property, and the government of a Nigeria government are going to hand over the property to Edo State because they have interest in it. That is the most important thing. So you mean in Germany, where they are negotiating it, Edo State also send their delegation along with federal government? Are they also doing it like that?
Of course, and some non-governmental organization, a lot. You've not been following this fight of returning of artifacts. It has been long now. It has been long. It has been long. Egyptians started it, and they've been able to bring a lot of their own.
Okay, if they return all those things now, what are they going to use to replace it in their museum here now? They are going to make a replica of this one in there. They return the original one for us.
Some important ones, they will only display the replica, and the real one will be in the underground safe. Well, there's a lot of replica.
Okay, so to make, are you still going back to Nigeria again or no? In this your expedition?
I will go to Nigeria, but first, I am in Munich now. But from Egypt, I will go to Nigeria. We are going for a conference in Egypt. Try and visit Egypt and visit their museum.
Maybe by next year, I will visit. In the Cairo or where? In Cairo, which of the museum?
Yeah, in Cairo. National Museum of Antiquity, Cairo.
You
know, you see even the skeleton of that 3,000-year-old mummy.
Mummy, yeah.
You will marvel. You will see somebody that has been mummified even before the birth of Christ.
My God.
But
okay, thank you.
Almost 1 hour with you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. You see, I want to end this here. You see, this is, well, is it, my people, may I use my local language to say it now? You see, all those artifacts about Bini is making noise. Everything is returning back to the state governments. Oh my God. Easy. I'm very happy. So these artifacts, we have to congratulate our governor. So all those things will be returned to Edo State government. Only Edo, we're happy. I think we have to end this program here. So those one who they tell us about the property doesn't belong to Oba. It belongs to Edo State government, okay? It belongs to all of us. That criminal will never have access to all those things. Thank you. Say hello, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.